Hi everyone, Macman here, and happy Thanksgiving to you guys. So I just wanted to show you today something I'm changing in my loading. Before we start, I am not sponsored by Starline whatsoever. I'm not affiliated with them. I have bought all this brass. I would love to be affiliated with them, but obviously at the time I'm not. So just to let everybody know, I bought all this. And none of this is for sale. It's all my own brass, and we won't be selling anything on YouTube today. So I've probably been loading for maybe 10 years plus, and I've always taken time with my rifles, and I bought good quality stuff all the time. But when it came to my pistol rounds, I used to go out and buy 1,000 rounds of mixed range brass, once fired, or pick it up from the range. And to be honest with you, I was getting fed up with different lengths, different head stamps, and I was getting inconsistent shots with it as well, because obviously there's different crimps, different lengths and everything. So I was getting a little bit fed up, and after we all spend a lot of money on our guns, we spend a lot of money on our reloading equipment, we buy expensive primers, expensive powder, we're paying expensive on bullets, and then I was going out and I was buying cheap fired brass, which could have been fired once, 10 times, who knows. So I've decided that I'm going to start changing all my pistol brass over and some of my rifle brass to Starline. Over the last few months I've been playing around with Starline Brass, Winchester, Remington as new brass, and to be honest with you, the Starline Brass has come out the best. I'm getting the best consistency with it, the best accuracy for what you can get with a pistol round. So I got some 300 blackout here that I've opened up and pulled some out. We're going to do a few little tests on this, and I've got the same with the 10mm. So what we'll do first, I just wanted to show you, hopefully you can see on the scale. I will bring you in on here. Sorry if it's a bit shaky. Hopefully there you can see the reading on the scale. Bring this up here. Okay, so I'm going to switch it off and zero it back. So it's come back up and we're at 0. So this is 10mm unfired, brand new out of the packet. So the first one, 73.3, 73.7, 73.6, 73.4, 73.7, 73.4, almost 5, and 73.4364. So weight wise, very consistent, up and down just a little bit, but very consistent. So I've got the L.E. Wilson pistol gauge. So like I said, straight out from the box, you can just drop them in and you can see they're going in. This gauge has got a little bit of oil just in it, and they're sticking just a little bit, you can see, but they're dropping in where they should be every time. Just drop them out. Take that one. And even though they come in packaged in these bags, I'm getting very few with damage on them. They're not coming with dents in them. All around the rim, around the neck, they're all perfect. I'm not having any issues with them. So that's one good thing I really like about them, is even though they're packaged like this, they seem to look after them, and I'm not getting any damage with them. Obviously we're going to find some with damage, but on the most part it's been pretty good. And then again, we can just go in and we can just do a measure. This one is 1.087. 1.087, 1.087, just a touch under 1.087 and 1.087. So you can see just by going through these 10mm pistol rounds, very consistent, not much damage. Overall length is great on them as well. So that's I really like that. And let's just do some of the 300 blackout as well. So let's weigh some of these 300 blackouts. 86.5, 86.8, 86.5, 85.9, that one's a little bit low, 86.6, and 86.3. So you can see there's a nice consistency with them as well, and with again the L.E. Wilson case gauge, they just drop in, and hopefully you can see that they're perfect. They're below the top level and they're above the middle level, and you spin them over, and overall length they're perfect again. And these are just going to drop out, so you can drop them in and they just drop out. And again, you can see no damage, no dings, no bangs, all in great shape. Drops in, drops out. Do one more, drop in and drop out. So, and then let's just have a quick measure on them while we're here. So we're at 1.458, 1.458, 1.458, 1.458, and 1.458. So great consistency with these guys. I really like the Starline Brass. And for any new reloaders out there, I'm not telling you to go out and buy all brand new brass. There is nothing wrong with using once fired, twice fired range picker brass, not so whether. You can actually sort it into head stamp. That'll bring it back to a little bit, so you're not having so much inconsistency with it. But the way that I looked at it was, I'm spending all this money and then I'm letting myself down with brass. So I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to weed out all my mixed range brass, and I'm going to start changing over to Starline Brass. And like I said at the start of the video, I am not sponsored by Starline in any way. I'm not affiliated with them. Hopefully they'll watch this video and they might send me some stuff, but we never know. So this is all bought and paid for by myself, and it's just something I wanted to do. I wanted to improve my pistol accuracy and consistency, and I thought this would be the way to do it. So I just wanted to make this little video to let you know, guys, that there is a little bit better option than range brass, even though there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not telling you that everybody throw away their range brass and start buying good brass. But if you want to step up your accuracy and everything, it's probably better if you go out and start getting batches of brass together, same head stamp and everything. So it's the way that I'm going to go, guys. It's not for everybody, but it's the way that I want to do it. So I thought I'd just share that with you today, guys. Hopefully I haven't offended anybody, and by saying go out and buy brass, use whatever you want or whatever you can afford. That's the best way in reloading. And when you want to step up, then start thinking about it. And as for a product, Starline is really good. The quality of it is really good. I'm getting good consistency, good accuracy. The brass is holding up really well. I'm getting quite a bit of reuse out of it. Some of my Starline Brass, my 10mm, I've 5, 6, maybe 8 fire-ins, and it's still good. The primer pockets are still tight, and I'm still being able to reload it. So at least I know the history, where it's come from. It was new from the start. It hasn't been fired God knows how many times. It's all good. So hopefully you can take a little bit from this, guys, and if you like it, please like, share and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next. Thanks everyone.